Hey guys, we are on our third week of our book here, and I hope that you are loving it. It gets kind of silly here now as we keep going. The first chapter, chapter 7, that we're going to do this week is called the TP Club. What are they going to get into now? Chapter 8 is called The Worst Thing Ever. What is the worst thing that has ever happened to you? And then the next chapter, chapter 9, is called Definitely the Worst Thing Ever. So if you think of like something that wasn't very good, and then you had another thing happen that was worse, that's what's going to happen here to Judy Moody. These chapters are pretty good. And some of these chapters, when I was done reading them, I thought, oh, I don't want it to be done yet. I hope you get the same feeling. So, week 3 here, chapter 7, 8, and 9 are vocabulary words. Our first one is canopy. Look at that canopy in that forest. Canopy means the top of trees in a forest. So when you look up in a forest and you see kind of like a covering of the leaves up above you, that is a canopy. So the top of the trees in a forest. And remember, you're going to practice these words this week and then show us what you know at the end of the week. So make sure you're getting these definitions for yourself as I'm talking through them. Then we have effect. We talk about like cause and effect. Like this caused this to happen. Like when I fell off my bike, it caused me to scrape my knee. So the effect was I had a scraped knee. This effect is going to be a little bit different the way that they use it in the book. Remember, words have a lot of different definitions. So this effect is a change which is the result of something. So, meaning I scraped my knee as a result of me falling off my bike. That would be an effect. It also means lighting, sound, or scenery used in a play or a movie. So, if you think about like the effects in a movie that you really like where did that sound come from? Or how did they make it look like it was snowing in that show? When it's not snowing outside. Those are effects. And so the effect that we're talking about in these chapters is that one, the lighting, the sound, the scenery, those things used in the play or the movie. So just keep that in mind. Like the effect of the snow falling makes it look like winter. There we go. All right. Our next one is convince. Oh, have you had to convince anybody of anything lately? I bet you have. Maybe your parents trying to convince them you should do something. Look at that picture where they're trying to convince them. So, convincing means to persuade someone to do something or to believe something. So, if I'm trying to convince someone of something, I'm going to persuade someone to do something, or I'm going to try and get you to believe something. So, convincing and persuading are synonyms, they mean the same thing. The next word is conducting. What are they showing in that picture? It means to plan and put into operation. So, what kinds of plans do you think that Judy Moody's going to come up with in these chapters? She has some goofy things up her sleeve that she does. So, let's see what she conducts, what she comes up with to plan and put into place during these chapters. Ooh, then the word chaperone. You guys know what a chaperone is. Some of your parents chaperoned our field trip to go rock climbing, right? So there are some chaperones in this picture. Chaperone is a person who looks over and supervises another person or a group. So we see some adults supervising in this picture. Then we have the word assembly. Look at those kids gathered in that gym. Have you been to an assembly? Yes, you have. Assembly is a group of people gathered together. Look at all of these people gathered in that gym. They're all gathered together ready to see what's happening. It looks like they actually have the trophy that's used for hockey there. Some of you might not know that, but you can see that in that picture. So this group of people is gathered together to see that. And that's our last word. So remember, your teacher is going to give you some directions on what to do to practice these words. And then you're going to have a little quiz at the end of the week to make sure that you show that you learned them from in these 3 chapters. So great job and good luck as we move forward.